driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon, everybody. Should be afternoon for everybody. Hey, Ingrid, good to see ya. Just getting a little prepared here. So I went and got the my first Corona shot yesterday. And I was okay last night, but man, didn't feel too good when I got up earlier. In fact, I slept a little bit longer, but yeah. So take some Advil. Took some Advil. Now I feel halfway decent, right? So it's not affecting me that bad. I just feel lethargic. I just feel so, and my muscles hurt. Anyway, lately I've been thinking about, there's some things I just don't understand because I'm just a guy and I make no money doing this. I don't. Oh, I'm so far off on this. There, you probably hear me better now. And I've helped a lot of people, but sometimes those people turn around and talk shit, man. I don't understand. The reason I don't understand is because I don't know what I did. That was so horrible. Just so horrible. I can't. If I did something, I would hope that I would think of it, but I didn't. Didn't. All right. Very confusing too. Oh, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna unfriend you on Facebook and talk shit, but I'm not mad. It's the people that tell me I ain't gonna talk shit. Don't you worry about it. Those are the people that concern me. The ones that have to confirm it usually are the shit talkers. You want to know the best way to not do it? Don't do it. There you go. Let's talk about to be of service. It's on page 77. Um, let's do the caption stuff here. If you're here, please say hello. Hi, Patricia B. Good to see ya. And of course, welcome to the Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. Still. Do you know that I was named after Dion and the Belmonts? And I was born 4 hours before Jimi Hendrix died. 4 hours after. I feel like I have a cold. Okay. This damn thing gave me coronavirus. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I don't get shots. I'll get shots. Hey Carrie, good to see you. I don't get the flu shot. I don't get these shots because I just get sick. So, all right. Okay. Whew. Takes this stuff. All right. So this is into action. And they're talking about steps 8 and 9. Now we need action, without which we find that faith that without works is dead. Let's look at steps 8 and 9. We have a list of all persons we have harmed and whom we are willing to make amends. So you already have that list. You do need a t-shirt. I tried to bring in a t-shirt. We don't live that far from each other. Let's work on getting that done, and you and I will go out in our Trudging Together shirts. We'll go down to free. Carrie and I are going to have some fun. There, you can stir shit up and have fun. You can. Anyway, so it says here that you already have your list. That's your 4-step. It's your grudge list from your 4-step. So a lot of people burn their 4-steps or do something with them, which is great. If that's what you need to do, you do it. But do yourself a favor and make a picture, take a picture of it first. So that way you don't have to rewrite your list. Okay? All right. We made it when we took inventory. We subjected ourselves to a drastic self appraisal. Now we get to go out to our fellows and repair the damage done in the past. We attempt to sweep away the debris which has accumulated out of our effort to live on self will and run the show ourselves. If we have the will to do this, we ask until it comes. Remember, it was agreed that at the beginning we would go to any length for victory over alcohol. Probably there are some misgivings. As we look at the list of business acquaintances and friends we have hurt, we may feel diffident about going to some of them on a spiritual basis. Let us be reassured, to some people we need not and probably should not emphasize the spiritual feature on our first approach. We might prejudice them. Okay, I'm going to tell you now, when I do my 9 steps, I do not bring this up. There's no reason to, unless the other person brings it up, then I'll talk about it. But with my first approach, no, you're getting one approach. You're not going to get any more from me. You get one approach. If you don't take it, all right. I'm kidding. Right. But I'm real big on the 9th step and the others portion because it says, except when to do so would injure them or others. And you, my friends, are the others. We are the others. We fit into that category. If it's going to fuck up your life, no. No. Not only that, but we have to be careful on whose lives we decide to get back into and our intention to do that. If we're doing it to become friends again, it's the wrong intention. That's not the intention here. The intention is to clean up your side of the street. That's all it is. That's what this is. Cleaning up your side of the street so that you can move forward. Because when you're doing all this, you're not just going to end up forgiving these people and they're going to forgive you, but you're going to learn how to forgive yourself. Probably should do that better. Yourself. You. Look at my big hand. Hi, I'm Epi Epperman. Okay, sorry. If my wife knew that I just did Epi Epperman, she'd be like, no. Because Epi Epperman drives her crazy. I'll take like socks or, or like wadded up paper right at her. Yeah, that is. You're right, Carrie. And there is a point in there where we're trying to people please. And it ain't gonna work. Frothy emotional appeal will not work. If you are not doing you need to do your 9th step with courage, man. You're walking hand in God. There's nothing but courage in this whole thing. Right? So we might prejudice them. At the moment, we're trying to put our lives in order. But this is not an end in itself. Our real purpose is to fit ourselves to be of maximum service to God and the people about us. That's the part that's in there. And believe it or not, I have it underlined. It's the only thing I have underlined on this page. That right there. That must be a big fucking deal if my sponsor made me underline it and it's in here. So let's look at it. Our real purpose is to fit ourselves to be of maximum service to God and the people about us. How do we do that? We get rid of the things that are blocking us from the sunlight of the Spirit. Some of those might be emotions. Some of those might be character defects. But I'm going to tell you, it's always you that's blocking you from the sunlight of the Spirit. Nobody else is doing it. They can't. That's between you and God. It is a personal relationship. Okay. Because even if they, hey, God, don't help that person, what do you think's going to happen? You think God's going to listen to shit like that? It ain't going to happen. Wishing bad karma is an offense to yourself. Don't wish bad karma. Don't do it. You wish bad karma, you know who gets it? You do. Because you asked for it. You literally asked for it. You got to be careful what you say to yourself. Well, karma will get them. Then karma's going to get you too. It will. You send bad karma out, you know what you get back? Bad karma. It doesn't matter. It is an offense to yourself. Thirsty today. All right. It is clear that God's plan for me is expressed through love. Oh, yeah. Love it. Love it. All you need is love. Oh, I can't sing that for too long or they'll cut out that part of the video. I'm not kidding. I sang in one and they cut it out. Okay, I do not own the rights to the Beatles music. There. We happy? Michael Jackson does. Did. Somebody owns it. All right. But it's true. It is clear that God's plan for me is expressed through love. Right? What that means is I only hang out with the people that support me. That's it. I tried it the other way. I tried to see what I was trying to do is I was trying to fit into something when really I just needed to be myself. I didn't need to do anything to fit into anything. The thing is, my brain thought that's what it needed to do in order to get these things done that I do. And I was incorrect. I don't need those people. I don't. Okay? What is that really for? What is that really? That's pride. That's ego. Oh, look at that over there. They're doing something big. Thing is now I can see everything. It's all clear to me now. I can see why this is happening and and I don't spend my day. I used to spend my day going, I need to fight these people. I need to do this and I need to do that. I quit doing that. No more. Why? Because it is no good to me. And then if I'm doing that, I'm blocking myself from the sunlight of the spirit. And therefore, I will not be of maximum use to God and his children, which is my only purpose. I don't need another purpose. That purpose is enough to keep me striving for the rest of my life. Recovery's a tits, man. I probably shouldn't have said that in a room full of women. I apologize if that was rude. I apologize, but you're probably all going to laugh at it. So, God loved me enough to take me from alleys and jails so that I could be made a useful participant in his world. Everything that I do is geared towards getting people to the point where they are a productive member of society. Everything I do is geared towards that, of finding people that need help, want help, and are willing to do the work that they're going to need to do in order to get back what it is that they actually deserve. See, we're weird. So I always have people are like, why don't you have your license? I'm like, child support. And every single, there hasn't been one person where that said, oh, they should take it from me, because they don't want to say that to my face. Inside, I know different. So I explained to them that, that having your license is a privilege, not a right. Aha. Now, the problem is we do that with housing. Housing I see it as a right. Everybody deserves to have a roof over their head. I don't give a fuck who they are. Let's see what Carrie's saying here. It's true. I was just saying to my husband, our personal recovery and those we assist, it is deep. Yeah, it is very deep. It is. I call it. It's um uh, ripple effect. Okay, I told you I'm not firing on all cylinders, so it's a ripple effect. I come on here and I do something and I help you. Guess what you do? You go do the same thing with probably a lot of the same verbiage because this is on your mind. Dion said something that kind of connected with me. And what happens then is your life will touch other people's lives that you don't even know. You don't even know these people. You will never meet these people. You don't need to meet these people. I have no idea how many people I help. I don't keep track of it. It would be impossible. It would be impossible. I would have to keep I would spend all day tracking. No, thanks. I'd rather rely on God. God, you know what he does? He brings the people here that need to be here. That's why you don't see me promoting. This is a natural thing, man. Now, I don't promote. That I don't have the money to. But see how that works? This is an attraction thing, man. I want to force people to be here. Ah, refreshing. My response is to love all of his children through service and by example. Okay. This is a hard one. This is a hard one for me. Okay. It's a hard one for Gary. And I know because her and I go through this. Okay. But there's switches in our head we can't help. So there are some people. Okay. I'm just going to say it. I'm nuts, man. I'm crazy. I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. I have PTSD. I have anxiety. I have this. I have that. Blah, 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 blah. But I have a lot of fucking fun. A lot of fun. Right? I just put out I just put a post, and it's true. And it said, "How do you sleep knowing that there's people out there that hate you?" With the fan on. That's how I sleep, and it's true. My fan's still on. I haven't turned it off today. It's true. I don't fucking think about those people when I go to bed. I go to sleep. I crash immediately. All right. Yeah, I used what you said about the pink cloud and it turned into a fantastic reading meeting I chaired. Everyone loved it. See? Yay! Whoo! Th- that right there is real success. That's true success. Okay? Money is not successful in recovery. In fact, you know, I'm going to tell you how much I'm getting ready to make. $15 an hour. Okay? That's how much I'm going to make at Detox. I'll probably be one of the lowest paid people doing most of the work. Yeah. You want to know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. As long as I make $200 to pay my child support, I don't care. Is it going to be useful to have a little bit more money? Yeah, it is. Sure. It'll take some load off of my wife. But I'm not going there. I'm not going to work there for the money. What I did is created my own job. That's what I did. This meeting with y'all is helping me to fill my well for tonight's shift. Ah, thank you. See, you guys, do you see the countless dividends that I receive for doing what I do? Yeah. And I didn't have to fill out any Medicaid paperwork. Huh. Carrie's going to get that joke. I'm in a weird mood today. I think it's because I'm on the verge of not feeling well, but I feel okay and I get a little punchy. So And I'm at a point in my life where I just want to be me. I don't care. If I'm in a good mood, then I'm going to make jokes. If I'm not in a good mood, I'm not going to make jokes. But for the most part, I just want to be in a good mood. So, all right, my response is to love all of his children through service and example. Yes, we have to love all of his children. That means no matter who comes knocking at my door, I'm going to help them. I am. I will do what I can. Absolutely. But I'm comfortable saying that because these people are never going to reach out to me and ask me for help. I already know that. The ego and the pride is too deep for it to happen. So I'm comfortable in saying that. Guess what? I don't have to like them. I don't even have to respect them. Right? It is easy for me to love that person. Why? Because they are a child of God. Yes, everyone. Everyone. I didn't say it was easy, but yeah, if my worst enemy came knocking on my door, I would be willing to help them. And I would. Anybody that knows me, I stick to my word, man. Again, I can say that because it's never ever going to happen. But I'm willing. I didn't say I'd do it. I said I'm willing. I just want to get over being scared of them, but I'm ready to let go. All right, let me finish this. I ask God to help me imitate his love for me through my love for others. All right. And Carrie, if you're still on, I'd like you to help me with this because I know you can tell that it's mental health also. All right. Let's talk about emotional sobriety real quick. Okay. And if you guys, if somebody needs to go, you go ahead and go because this probably gonna take 2, 3 more minutes. I'm not sure. But when I have a friend that says this, I got to do something. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I pinned it. I unpinned it. Okay. So I had a lot of fears around when I was excommunicated from, well, and I didn't do anything wrong. I found out some things and jealousy, and that's part of the problem is there was jealousy. There was a man that was jealous of me because I was spending more time with his wife than he was. And I think he got very, very jealous of that. And then he accused me of hitting on his wife. She ain't even my type. She ain't even blonde. Okay. And not only that, but by saying that, you cut down my wife, and that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Because what you're saying is my wife isn't enough. Fuck you on that. That one I'm gonna make hurt. Okay. But this person's in a motorcycle club. And they've I know about the Sober Souls. I remember when they got put together. I remember when Red came up with the idea. And none of those people were in it except Kirk. Right. So I have a fear that someday the Sober Souls are going to show up at my fucking door because of some of the things that I am doing. And it's hard to do it because when you're in a space like that, nobody else wants to be around you. And that's where it gets scary. So, what I'm going to recommend is if you are over 6 months and you are still feeling that way, I would highly recommend therapy. Okay. It's the only thing that got me through it, therapy and EMDR. The reason I couldn't get over it, and people kept telling me it's that's a resentment, that's a resentment. I would tell them, no, it's not a resentment. It doesn't even feel the same. That I get frustrated because I won't stop thinking about it. That's the frustration. We call that PTSD. That is a disease that will work against you. Okay. Now, I'm not diagnosing you. It is very dangerous to diagnose yourself, but reach out. Reach out. If you are still feeling Okay, we call that post-acute withdrawal symptoms. And it is, a lot of people go through it and a lot of people don't get help. And then a lot of people go back out because they don't understand. Okay. And what you need is a guide to help you with that. And and therapy is the correct arena. It worked wonders for me. Okay. EMDR is so cool. You feel like a 2 year. I felt like a 2 year old doing it. Okay. But I did it. Willing to go to any length. But I did it. It was instant gratification. Instant. My mind suddenly could see everything that was going on in that situation. Right? I'll like my parents, right? Oh man, and that's what most of this was about, my parents. Now when I think about my parents, I think, wow, I kind of gave them a hard time, didn't I? They did the best that they could with the information they were given. That doesn't make them bad people. They just made some wrong choices. Okay. Before, I used to get pissed off because my little brother did the same shit I did, but they didn't do to him what they did to me. Now, I'm grateful that he didn't go through that. That way he doesn't have to deal with what I'm dealing with, which is a sense of abandonment. I have a fear of being abandoned. Remember in the beginning of this, what did I say? I said I only hang out with people who support me. And that's not a very big group. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. Rejection does suck. So don't put yourself in situations for rejection to happen. All right. So I don't want to say it's on you, but it's on you. And that's actually good news. That's good news because you can change you. All right. But now that you're aware of this, reach out for some therapy. Right. If you're in Colorado, try Overcomers Counseling. I've referred more than 10 people there, and not one person has come back and said it sucks. That means it's good. I love my therapist there. So, and what I would recommend when it comes to therapy is number one, stay away from Better Health and those bigger ones. Find someone local that takes in that what they do is they they are a business, but all of their therapists are independent contractors. So that way you get to pick who you want. Then you know that you're in a good system. Okay. If you're having a hard time with that, reach out to me. I will do what I can. I will see if I can find something for you. Yeah, it's either stay home or grow through it once and for all. Well, it's time to grow through it. And you're saying that correctly because our problems don't become less. We become more courageous. Okay. All right. That's what I got. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you. Peace out. And I just got a message from my mom. I just got a message from my mom. I'm going to read it to you. I don't know what it says yet. Because nothing happens in God's world by mistake. Because I have a feeling this is a spiritual experience. I may be wrong. Ha, I'm wrong. So payday must be the 1st and the 15th. At least I was on her mind. Oh, I owe her money. So she's trying to figure that out. All right. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day. Bye. I hope you're going to cry for good. If not,